So I think for the general public, or at least public who doesn't, look at trending on Twitter, Ja Morant has probably caught a lot of people by surprise very quickly for some interesting behavior, I guess, outside of the basketball court. And I don't really want to touch on it too explicitly because I think a lot of people are already doing that. So I guess I'm going to spin it in my own way. Ja Morant right now is probably the most terrifying superstar because his on-court play is very reminiscent to Derrick Rose, and we constantly hold our breath hoping that he doesn't have a turn of events like that. And now his off-court play is putting him in the same realm as somebody like Gilbert Arenas. And all of a sudden, Memphis is staring down the barrel of a $200 million franchise player that, whether he plays or doesn't, can cause a lot of negative attention or a lot of impact to their prospective future. And I think it's kind of interesting that obviously him and Zion are quite paired for the 1 and 2 pick. And Zion, has played significantly less games, but all of a sudden that clear favorite of Ja Morant is starting to lose some traction.
Couldn't be worse timing for him right now, I think. His shoe release, I think, is coming out in April, his first signature shoe. And obviously now this bad press. I think he's fortunate that it's playing nothing more than from what I've seen. I haven't really Googled this that much, but I know what you're obviously talking about, the incident, and he's been suspended, or he's going to miss 2 games minimum. I think it's what is being circulated while they investigate. Obviously, the video of him. What is it? I haven't seen any video. I don't know. Is there anything circulating? But I guess what he's pictured with a handgun. I think is that sort of what's going on. But I guess it's fortunate that it's probably nothing more than that. And I guess he ultimately has a real choice here to which direction he's going to take. And I think, look, I guess look, we obviously as basketball fans, and he's obviously a great basketball player, and he's a great product for the sport and for the NBA as a whole. That hopefully he'll get himself back on track and probably nothing more than a blip on the radar. And I guess all great players have these blips on the radar that happen at points in their career. And, after a long 15, 20-year career, it's nothing more than what it was when it happened, I guess, at that point. I think Gilbert Arenas, obviously, that was a huge incident where he actually brought the guns into the locker room. And then from there, obviously, a few other sort of questionable decisions. And then his play sort of fell off the radar too. Look, I think hopefully, Jar's going to have a long career. Hopefully, he stays injury free, and hopefully, he just puts those guns away. And as he's put in the statements out there, which again, this could be questionable, but this is the PR department, right? That he needs to find better ways to relax. Is that right? He's put out. He needs to find better ways to relax, and
To deal with the stress.
to deal with the stress. I don't know. I'm sure we can make him some suggestions on other things to do that might not get him in trouble, right?
Yo, this is Two Guys with Spare Time. I'm Faz, this is Nick. You're probably a basketball fan like us, so hopefully you can throw us an assist in giving our video a like and subscribing to our channel.
And if you got thoughts, feelings, or even some suggestions, please put them down in the comment section below. And thank you for using your spare time to watch us in our spare time.